Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. So today I want to talk to you about recent pictures that Gabrielle Douglas shared. Gabrielle Douglas? No, wrong Gabby. Gabrielle Union shared on her Instagram of her rocking her natural hair, looking absolutely beautiful, and why representation matters. So before I get into today's video, I just want to say thank you so much to you, my loves. I just want to say thank you so much for the support. In my last video, I shared with you all that I am changing the direction with my channel. My channel has always stood as a natural hair journey channel, chronicling my experience as a woman going from being relaxed for 25 years to now being natural for 7 years. And I felt like I was getting to a place where making natural hair videos is not really where I want to be with this channel. I was very unmotivated, not feeling as excited, just kind of like depressed and sad every time I had to make a video around natural hair, and also having a difficult time even figuring out what to make, because it's been kind of like 7 years of the same, just getting better with how I deliver it, but it's all still the same type of stuff. So I just knew I was at a crossroads where I either shut down the channel, which I didn't want to do, you know, or I just come up with something that I did feel passionate about that would make sense here, because this is a business. And that new direction is to start telling the stories of a Black woman's experiences through interviews, through maybe documentaries, through conversations with groups of women, and also highlighting what's going on in the news, like I did in the video before that one. So if you did not check out my video about the two Cook sisters who live in Massachusetts, who were basically told they could not go to prom, they were kicked off their sports teams, and given 2 weeks of detention because of their natural hair being in extensions. So anyway, that's the direction the sunlight is coming in strong right now. So that's the direction that I want to go, and I was really nervous about how it would be received, because obviously I've been here for so many of you to build your confidence, to give you support, to help you understand and learn how to do your hair. So yeah, I was nervous that I would see like this big surge in maybe loss of subscribers. I was nervous that I would get a bunch of people saying, no, don't do it. But that's not what I got. Hundreds of comments, hundreds of supporting comments. And I also got maybe about 50 to 60 emails after I made that video of people offering to support me by being in it, sending me questions that they think would be great to ask people. Someone sent me a recommendation of groups, professional groups that I could reach out to. Someone made a recommendation of someone who could possibly help me produce it. I got a recommendation from a friend, Evelyn of the internet, who suggested some things that I could do, and gave me confidence, letting me know, Jenell, you actually do have production experience. If you have not watched that video and you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch it so you can see what all the fuss is about. But I just want to say thank you. And to that, to the people who were like, no, don't do it, I need the natural hair videos. I did say in the video that I would still sort of kind of make natural hair videos. So it's not like I'll never make them. I just want to put that out there. I have about 5 videos already recorded, so that kind of stuff will happen. It's just not going to be all the time. And of course, I still need time to get the videos recorded and schedule, you know, interview sessions and all of that kind of stuff with the women who I will be featuring. So it's not going to happen immediately, but this is a direction that I'm definitely going into. So thank you so much. I spent about 5 minutes talking about that, and I do want to get into the focus of this video. So if you don't follow Gabrielle Union on Instagram, you need to get your life, because she is one of those very inspiring people. I absolutely love her Insta stories because she meets with her trainer like every day, it seems, and she's often sharing what her workouts look like, and her body is snatched. She is killing it. She's extremely strong, and of course she's beautiful. Gabrielle Union is someone who I admire as a Black woman. I love being Mary Jane, and I love a lot of the other works that Gabrielle Union has done. And if you're a Black woman and you watch TV or you watch movies, then you know Gabrielle Union is not known for wearing her natural hair, and she usually does not have any type of like natural looking extensions, even, you know, though she's wearing weaves and wigs. She always goes with a more very straight look. At the end of the last season of Being Mary Jane, they did give her look a cut, and she had like some beach waves in there, getting close to curly, but still not curly, and definitely not natural. So with that being said, I was really excited to see these photos of her on her Instagram. She stated in the photo caption that she was in DC meeting with Michelle Obama, which is really cool because obviously Michelle Obama is someone that all people look up to, not only Black women, but Michelle Obama will be iconic forever as being the first Black First Lady of America. Gabrielle Union has 8.2 million followers on Instagram, and you can imagine with the average age of people on Instagram being somewhere from late teens to late 20s, this is the type of representation that we need in the natural hair community, because she is being viewed by countless amount of women, amount of girls, amount of people of color, and she is definitely representing. And a few days before these photos came out, Gabrielle Union was seen maybe on a photo shoot. She's by a pool, she's wearing a beautiful bathing suit, and she's also wearing kinkier textured hair. Now in these photos and in the video, it's obviously not her hair, it's extensions, but nonetheless she's actually wearing natural hair texture that a lot of girls can relate to and a lot of women can relate to. And then again, back in April, Gabrielle Union shared with us a like funky frohawk with like some Bantu knots on the side. It was definitely trendy and very youthful, and I am here for it because these are not the pictures that we normally see from Gabrielle Union. Now what would really be great is if she was representing on camera for Being Mary Jane, because that's obviously being seen by millions and millions of people all over the world, not just on Instagram. But we'll take this for now. In an article written on Huffington Post in April titled "Why On-Screen Representation Actually Matters" by Sarah Boboltz and Kimberly Yam, they went into discussion about how diversity in Hollywood is just unfair. In 2015, just over a quarter of speaking roles in Hollywood went to people of color. And it's also unfair that women made up less than a quarter of the main roles of the top movies in 2016. And Black women, Asian women, and Latinas were completely left out in the acting categories at the Academy Awards in 2016 and in 2015. A quote from Darnell Hunt, who is the director of the Ralph J. Bunche Center for African American Studies at UCLA, stated, "We're pretty confident that the more TV you watch, the more media you consume, the more likely it is that media, almost like radiation, builds up." And he told the Huffington Post that the accumulated effect is to make you feel that what you're seeing is somewhat normal. And I know we can all understand that. If you constantly see something being told to you, positive or negative, you start to feel that that's normal in real life, even if statistically that is not the case. It just becomes a part of your memory. It becomes a stigma. You just begin to associate what I see on TV, what I'm seeing in the movies, is what actually happens and what is actually beautiful and what is actually acceptable and what is actually the norm. Like, this is what you begin to think, and it can shape your views on women, it can shape your views on Black women, it can shape your views on Black people, making you have certain racist views or stereotypical viewpoints that aren't actually facts. There was a story published in 2012 about the effects of television on self-esteem in children. The study found that if the subjects were white boys, they felt more positive about themselves when watching TV. But when the subjects were Black girls and Black boys, they actually had lower self-esteem as they watched. Nicole Martin and Kristen Harrison, who conducted the study, determined that it was most likely due to lack of representation in what the children were watching. So You may not think that it's important at all that Gabrielle Union is wearing her natural hair on Instagram, her Snapchat, or wherever else it may be, and hopefully maybe she'll be wearing it on Being Mary Jane or in other acting roles, but representation absolutely matters. Do let me know in the comments below, what's your take? Does representation matter that much? Should it be more of the parents' influence and the community involvement and what children see? How important do you think what children see on TV actually affects their self-esteem? And any other points and thoughts you have that you want to share below, please do let me know. And as this is one of the videos that I'm sharing with you that's not a part of the natural hair tutorial and so on, but part of the natural hair woman experience, please support this video by giving it a thumbs up. And you can even take it a step further by sharing it on Facebook, sharing it on Twitter. YouTube makes it very easy for you if you're watching it through the app. There's a little arrow, I believe, at the top over here. You just have to tap it and you can immediately share it to wherever you are. Or if you're on your computer, hit the share button at the bottom, copy that link and put it somewhere. Put it on your blog, put it on your website, send it in an email, put it on your Facebook page. Please support these videos because we need to have these conversations. We do. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I love you for watching. Bye.